Good morning or afternoon, everyone, wherever you may be watching this from. My name is Rayanna Riley. Have you ever wondered how you can successfully get your speech across to others? Well, today you are in luck. We will be going over ethos, pathos, and logos today to help you ensure that your speeches are successful every single time. We will first start off by going over the definition of ethos, pathos, and logos, and then I will be sharing some examples with you to wrap it all up. The first one that we will be talking about today is going to be pathos. Pathos is when you appeal to the emotions. This can be done in very many ways. The first way is by sharing a passionate story you may be passionate about, or talking about how you have been there and why you understand what the person may be going through. Another way we can depict pathos is by sharing a detailed story that really just draws attention and draws emotion out of our audience. This may be like the dog pound commercials that we see that draw out emotion from us. So when you think about pathos, just remember a heart and remember emotions. The next one that we will be talking about today is ethos. Ethos is important because it creates credibility in the people you are speaking to. It creates trustworthiness. You are not going to sit and listen to a speech by somebody and you do not think they know what they are talking about. With ethos, you will use this by establishing why you know what you're talking about, where you get your information from. For instance, if somebody with a PhD in science were talking, they would establish themselves as, hello, I am so-and-so, I have a PhD in blah, 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 and I have been working in the field for this many years, to ensure their credibility and trustworthiness with the audience. So when you are thinking of ethos, you will think of maybe a PhD certificate, how many years you have been in the field, and just establishing your experience to the people that you are talking to so they are more likely to trust you. The next thing we are talking about today is going to be The next thing we are going to be talking about today is logos. The use of logos will ensure that they know that you have done your research. They will understand using pathos that you know what you are talking about. You can do this by establishing facts. You could be throwing out statistics to them, such as 95% of people, blah, 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 in the speech that you're talking about. So in this one, you will throw out statistics, throw out facts that are researchable, and you can fact check. So in all, today we learned about ethos, pathos, and logos. When you're thinking of logos, remember 95%, 100% of the time, 95% of people. When you're thinking of pathos, remember the heart, pulling at those heartstrings. When you're thinking about ethos, remember the PhD credibility. And remember, this is easy as 1, 2, 3, ethos, pathos, and logos. Today we learned about logos, pathos, and ethos. Thank you so much for coming to my speech today and listening to what I had to say to share with you guys.